we start where we usually start, trending topics. So the infamous words of Beanie Man's song may have been the desired way of life for many artists back in the 90s. But in today's dancehall landscape, having multiple partners does not seem to be the aspiration for the new generation. Idonia, Conscience, Movado, Agent Sasko, Razor B, Voicemail, to name a few. Even TOK's and our very own Craigie T, and most recently, Ding Dong, have all tied the knot, distancing themselves from the Baga girl culture and pledging their hearts and souls to the one woman for the rest of their lives.
Why am I laughing?
But with much of the lyrical content coming out of dancehall still promoting the polygamous lifestyle, the question of whether the recent spate of marriages are just a show or a genuine move by the dancehall entertainers to prove that they are more than what they present in their songs. Empress.
Why am I laughing?
I laugh too, but I know why.
No, I'm just laughing. Jamaican men are special, and some of our DJs are very special. And marriage does not mean that you're going to stick to one woman.
I mean,
sorry.
We had this discussion this week. Some friends and I, we spoke about getting married and what it means. I mean, it's all well and good and it's nice and it's glamorous. You take the pictures, but you have to commit to that.
Oh, it's a serious commitment.
Yeah, it's not just.
And real men stick to one woman.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to give her bun, you should tell her.
Well,
ahead of it, that is my thing. Ahead of giving the bun, say I'm going to give you bun.
Yeah, but I mean, what I look at it like, you're getting married now.
Yeah.
Everything you have is shared. Suppose you go give bun and then half. That's all me I think when I'm ahead. Half.
Half.
That's all me. Like from I say the marriage, all me I think when I'm ahead.
No.
Half.
Well, let's go back to that though. I'm really actually happy to see the men marrying up. I'm all about that family life. So it's really good to see. And, if you can't be faithful, then it's a part of life. But as I said, just be straight up and tell your lady.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
Yeah, I am. And congratulations to all of them who are marrying up. What else is going on in our trending topics? Well, let's go to, what's this?
The next one is
Tell me.
Rihanna. She's being sued.
Rihanna's being sued by a visually impaired woman because her website doesn't cater to the visually, is that what it is? To the visually impaired woman. And she's suing for damages of a US $15,000. All right, she hasn't been inclusive, is the claim.
But I mean,
on her Fenty Fashion website.
But I mean, she's being sued by a visually impaired woman.
So yeah, you could see that you weren't.
I can
inclusive.
See. I can see where
she's going. But you know what? We want to be all inclusive, and I do have this thing about even with us now, my deaf crew. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're fine. Fine. Yeah, anyway, we're not that inclusive either, and we have to admit it. And it's somewhere we have to go and take time to put in the right things. But I mean, our deaf crew can't hear us this morning.
Yeah,
and that's another problem.
That's true, because even yesterday I was at the supermarket and one of the young ladies was putting the stuff in the recyclable bags, the eco bags. She didn't speak, so I know a little sign language, so I did some. She's like, but it's
made an effort.
Yeah, it's a case where even with our people with disabilities trying to access buildings and stuff like that, they have a hard time. I can understand where the inclusion needs to come in, but at the same time, it's.
I don't know about suing. It's very American to sue for everything.
Everything.
I think this lady could have had a conversation, or public could come out and said, Rihanna, your Fenty Beauty company could be more inclusive. So that's where I think people should start before you say, I'm suing you.
It's American culture. I'm suing you. I'm
suing you.
Okay.
What's next?
Yeah, Howard Mitchell, president of the private sector organization of Jamaica, said that is the duty of employers to do what they can to make their employees comfortable. And please listen to this. He says, certainly we would encourage everyone to bear in mind that we're experiencing in terms of weather at this time is something that all employers and persons in Jamaica should take in consideration for persons under their care, to try and assist in whatever way they can to help people cope with the heat. Because, trust me,
it's hot.
Empress.
No, it's ridiculous. You get ready. And for those of you who are blessed with an AC house, I don't have AC in my room, I don't have AC in my bathroom, I don't have AC in my living room. So can I tell you, by the time I have showered and I've walked through the door, I can feel the sweat dripping. Thank God for my swipes, baby wipes.
Empress,
Because-
sometimes I shower and I sweat same time.
I know. It's ridiculous.
The water coming out of the pipe is hot. And it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, Father.
Life is not the same.
So imagine people who have to go to work in jackets and
In Babylon
ties
suits.
and just
Yeah.
it's rough. I
It
mean,
is.
where I work, you know, we have air conditioning in the building, but as soon as you step out,
Yeah.
oh my God.
It's hot. And the question is, what do you do? I remember my son was playing football doing, at Cayman Polo Club. 2-day tournament, you know. The day when the heat was the hottest, the Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Dwayne, I don't know how the children did it. Every break they had, I'm like splashing them with water. It is too hot. But is this a sign of climate change? What is it?
Well, it's just a sign that time's just hot.
Time's just hot. So I say, if we weren't so corrupt, we could all just be naked. Everybody should just be naked. Just be naked everywhere. Go to work naked.
Well,
Did I say that?
you look
It's
good
true.
naked still, you know. So.
Who, you?
On that note, we take a break. On Weekend Smile, we'll be right back.
It's hot.